All right, we're going live on YouTube. Yeah, the quality is not as good. But is it good enough? I can switch it. Gotta get some camera time on the new shirt. Sounds a bit low quality. What filter? I took off the filter. Because I know, so this is, I always say this every time someone asks me about the good headset. They're like, what headset is it? I'm like, the Corsair HS80. The HS80 Maxes, which is what my wife has, the microphone is significantly less quality. But is it good? It should be good enough to do the stream. Are we nitpicking here? Are we okay? Can we at least do the stream? I know it's not as good, but I think it's good enough. All right, there's YouTube chat coming in. We're good. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with it. I hope the good headset is at the studio. Right before going live, I just discovered that I don't have it. But yeah, welcome back. Thirsty Thursday. Just got a fresh new shirt in the mail yesterday. Pretty excited about it. We have a lot of notifications. Oh my God, guys, come on. Kale with the 19-month, Wootfest with the 11-month, King Max with the 4-month, Full Metal with the 3-month. You guys are crazy. I Am Supreme with the Twitch Prime 2-month, Liked Future with the 5-month, Mr. Maddox Jones with the 11, Air Gaming, Star Destroyer, S3PE, T-Rez, Lickany, Gamma Ray, all with the subs and resubs. Thank you guys very much. Fearing Big Dog, Chiefs, Dewey, Shadow Huge. Oh my God, what am I reading? BV McDaniel, Caesar's Palace, all with the subs and resubs. Guys, thank you very much. TZY, Gear Soccer says, thanks for your videos. Because of you, I was able to build my own. Ryzen 5600 and an RX 6600. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Thank you for watching. Squishin' giving out the first tier 1 sub of the night. Thank you. Hardware Dynasty with the 43-month sub and gifted sub now. Thank you, ma'am. Infinity with the 12. Oh, the 1-year Infinity. Very nice. Thank you, ma'am. Sojai with the $2 dono. Mobile Suit with the tier 1. CX Lin with the Twitch Prime. New username with the 14-month. Oh my God, guys. This is what happens when I skip 1 week. Do you like my jacket? It's a good question. Nyan Tex with the 15-month. Hardware Dynasty. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Mando with the 6-month. Rail with the Twitch Prime. Alex with the Twitch Prime. Thunderstrike with the 500 bit. He says, what do you think is most likely reason that my computer sometimes won't transfer video files to my phone through USB? I have no idea, man. Transferring stuff to phones is like not a normal thing. I would not I use an iPhone, and iPhone, I don't think you've been able to like realistically plug in an iPhone to a computer for like 2 decades now. I would use Dropbox or a NAS on your local drive or Google Drive, some sort of cloud solution there just to make things easier. Squishin' with the tier 1. Titanic God with the 300 biddies. Papa with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. Salad Boy. Oh my God, it is Bowl. Wow. With the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Oh, man. I love the shirt. Dude, I do too, man. It looks good. I feel weird. Like, usually, like, when I'm, like, trying to show off a shirt, I'd, like, do one of these numbers, like, smooth it out. But it feels a little uncomfortable when I do that with this shirt. So, Pack Scooby with the 1,500 biddies. My God. B-Day? Let's go. Oh, I read that earlier. Thank you very much for that. One of the other things I forgot was beer. We have beer at the house, but it's outside. Well, it's in our like sunroom area. And no, I thought I left a beer in the fridge. Well, to be fair, I did leave a beer in the fridge, but it was an old beer that expired a month ago. I thought I had a new. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So I don't even have. I don't have my microphone. I don't have beer. Our pets' heads are falling. It's a whole thing, man. Tokyo Stroll with the Twitch Prime sub. D-Man gifted out tier 1 sub. Titanic guy with the 300 bit, he says, man, I'm back once again. This time I'm definitely locked in on trying to get the giveaway PC. Best of luck, man. The greatest shirt that's ever lived. I agree. It's beer. It's fine. A month-old expired. Well, I already threw it in the trash, so. The only debate now is this or warm, non-expired beer. My wife is actually going to be a little upset. This is one of her drinks. It's a probiotic sparkling beverage from Trader Joe's. Tart, refreshing, bubbly, and cultured. These probably cost like $7 each. She might be upset about that one. I need something fancy, though, for Thirsty Thursday. F-Dub with the Twitch Prime. Your videos helped me build my first budget PC last year. B550, 3600X, 5700 XT, 32 gigs of DDR4. That's a great choice, man. Will you ever do a server giveaway? No. Oh, I mean, I shouldn't say no, but probably not. Probably not. I don't think there's enough. There's a direct, well, I shouldn't say direct, but there is a good relation between the PC that you give away and the people that show up. At least I've noticed that on Brett's stream, UFD Tech stream. As soon as he switched his giveaway PC that he's running to a 5090 build, his viewership like instantly doubled. So if it's a home server PC, like most people don't want a home server, only us super nerds. I don't know if that would really be beneficial, to be honest. Plus, you can turn a gaming PC into a home server if you want to, so we might as well say it's a gaming PC. Bronze Beetle with the super chat over on YouTube says, yo, I just switched to the RX 9070 XT. Also love your videos. I am in the process. How many of you saw my video about getting rid of my 5090? Spoiler alert, still in the PC. I did not switch. The reason I did not switch yet, though, this is my XFX RX 9070 XT. And one of the things I am super excited about are these removable magnetic panels. I love this. Look, you guys saw it? You can just remove these panels. They're magnetic. And what's really cool is XFX gives you the 3D printing files, so you can swap this out for any color, any material that you want. Hold on one second. The problem with that is I've been having some issues trying to this process isn't going as smoothly as I thought it would. I do have one somewhat successful print here. I'm only using green because I don't really care about that color. Like, the concept works, but I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it's a really difficult piece to print because there's so many different angles. I haven't figured out how to put it on the printer yet. This was last recommended to me, where you put all the supports on the bottom. That way all of these angular pieces can come out smooth, which it did, but then you got this whole mess underneath it, and I haven't removed the support pieces yet. I'm working on it. It's a whole thing. It's taking longer than I thought it would. Zuki with the 1,000 biddies, thank you. Says, thanks to your videos, I was able to get my PC after 3 years of wanting one. I got a 5700X, 6650 XT, 32 gigs, Be Quiet Pure Rock 2. Thank you for helping me and others for budget PCs. I got you, man. Congrats on the new build. That's a good combo. That will definitely work. Yeah, I see the ads. I see them. We're good. They're actually almost over. But yeah, that's the update of my personal GPU. It's not going well so far, but that's only because of a lack of 3D printing skill on my part. What 3D printer do you have? I have 3. I have the Bamboo Lab X1 seat, the Bamboo Lab A1, and the Elegoo Centauri Carbon. Love all of them. This is the most advanced thing that I've had to print so far because of the angles. It's weird. It looks easy, but it's not. And I'm failing big time. Failing big time so far. But so right now I'm waiting on, for those of you that care, I'm waiting on PETG filament to come in because I was told that I should go PLA on the actual panel, but then use PETG as support underneath it because it'll be easier and smoother to remove. That's what I'm trying next. That is what I'm trying next. Zach, I am a 3D printing expert. We have some 3D printing experts in the Discord server, !Discord, and they've been helping me. Well, they are now helping me. I haven't actually did what they told me to do yet. Okay, where are we at? Sojai with the $5 super chat says, currently waiting on a motherboard replacement for a gaming laptop that I bought broken. Also, nice shirt. And I recommend Genesee beer. Did you try to spell Guinness? And you spelled Genesee? Or is Genesee a thing? If you're talking about Guinness, I like Guinness, but I don't know if Genesee is a real thing or not. But thank you for the $5. Sizzanor with the 4-month Twitch Prime. Senpai. Schnolten with the subs and resubs. KW Pineda. It feels like forever since the last stream. Question. I found a discarded MSI MPG B550 gaming card with Wi-Fi. Everything works, but the top PCIe. This motherboard is sick looking. Is there any disadvantage from using the second PCIe slot? It is X16. It all depends on what generation X16. X16 just means it'll physically fit. There's Gen 3, 4, and 5 of the PCIe generations. So look into that. Look into what graphics card yours needs, and if it's the right generation, then you should be good to go. Yeah, there's no real no noticeable disadvantage, I should say. I lost my spot. Pax, gift down tier 1 sub. Captain, Yitrian, Zuki, Logman, Bob, all with the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you. Blastzone with the 300 biddy says, was able to get my hands on a 6700 XT for $250. And I'm thinking about making a build to sell. Yeah, that's a great price right now for that, for sure. Discerning Dash with the $5 super chat says, ZTT, what to get? 9800X 3D or 9900X? I got a 9070 XT. There is tweaking needed for the 9900X. If you're a gamer and mostly using your PC for gaming, get the 9800X 3D for sure. But if you need extra cores for work, then I would get the 9900X. Or if you do use it for both, maybe consider a 9900X 3D. It all depends on what you're doing with it. Fisher Hayden with the 300 biddies says, try reversing the PETG versus PLA. PETG has better heat resistant properties than PLA, so your PLA may warp. Yeah, I know that's a thing too. I was trying to print those panels in just PLA because I figured it would require some experimentation. Yeah, I might have to try that as well. Taki Bell with the 4-month, thank you. Sojai with the $5 super chat says, Genesee beer is a real thing. It's the best stuff ever. It's the best stuff ever. Look it up. Trust me. Plus, you're wearing a shirt that has a Patriots fan plastered on there. Got it. What slicer do you use? For the bamboo printers, the bamboo slicer, and for the Elegoo printer, the Elegoo slicer. Should I be doing something else? Numpty, that was 1,000 biddies and no message. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Papa Lamb with the $3 dono says, have you ever been told that you and Isaiah Hartenstein from Thunder look alike? That better not be fake news. I don't know who that is. Isaiah Hartenstein. Oh, yes, I have been told that. I didn't know that's what his name was. Yeah, people tell me that all the time. Or not all the time, but I've seen it before. The dude on the Knicks. Yeah, I mean, maybe the hair, but that's about it. He's got a slightly better hairline than I do. Okay, never. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually do see it. Oh wow. Wow, that's crazy. Whoa, I do actually see that. That. Wow. Yeah, not so much in the other pictures, but this picture, like, yeah, like the nose or like the eye area. Like, yeah, wow. Yeah, I haven't been told that before. Yeah, that's crazy. The first couple times I looked it up, I was like, okay, I kind of see it. I definitely see that. Wow. That's wild. Squishing with the 1000 bit, he says, what AMD 7000 GPU do you recommend for a 7700X, assuming no shortage? Also, need this 1K for 10K total. Nice. Thank you for the 10,000 biddies. What, for a 7700X, I mean, you can go with any as much as you want to spend. You can go with an XTX if you want. XT, GRE, like literally anything you want. It just depends on how much money you want to spend. Past like a 7700 XT, it all makes sense. Just depends on how much you want to spend. Maximus with the 300 biddies. Just got my Tranquility build in today and it looks great. How long does it normally take for support to get back to me? Same day, next day. I hope it's performing well for you if you need support already. That's not a great start. But yeah, I mean, our customer support guy's in the office every day. And he clocked in a long day today, so he'll be in tomorrow. ZTT Simp with the Twitch Prime sub says, hey, just want to say thank you for the help you gave while building my first PC. Glad to hear, man. You're welcome. Not the guy behind you with Twitch Prime sub. Ev with the 6 month. Thank you very much. Fofo Twitch Prime. Kentucky with the $5 super chat says, how do I buy a 7600 XT without paying a kidney? 7600 XTs are not overpriced right now. They're pretty close to normal price. That's about the highest GPU that you can get without having to pay a kidney. Those ones, or at least here in the United States, those ones aren't too bad. Squish and gifting out tier 1 sub now, thank you. Goat Popsicle with a 14-month tier 1 sub, thank you as well. Whew. W shirt. I'm gonna wear in all of the videos that I film tomorrow, like all the YouTube shorts and TikToks. I'm gonna wear this shirt tomorrow, and it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I was supposed to save the shirt for them, but I was like, I'm gonna wear it on Thursday. I saw he posted like an IG story about like somebody else having the shirt, and I didn't know that he had shirts. And as soon as I saw the IG story, I bought one right away. Within like 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, I'm like, I need this right now. What are you drinking? This is not alcoholic. This is a Trader Joe's Tangerine Probiotic Sparkling Beverage. Tart, refreshing, bubbly, and cultured. It does taste good. We had some logistical issues with the stream tonight. Things did not go as planned, hence the poor quality headset, which again I apologize for. We'll be back in action tomorrow. Should we build? Are you guys ready to build? 27 minutes in. Was that enough yapping? Cash Pharaoh with Twitch Prime, Rice with Twitch Prime, and N Devio with Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, you guys are ready? Sounds no different to me. Oh, it definitely sounds different. But I'm glad to hear it. The other one sounds significantly better in my opinion. This is my wife's headset. Oh, and also she said she hasn't charged it in a while. I charged it for like 30 minutes before, like 20 minutes before the stream. So hopefully this doesn't die on us. When does the giveaway end? All right. This is the current giveaway PC. 7800X3D. Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot. This is a banger build right here, man. I forgot. 5070 Ti, 7800X3D. That is by far the best performing gaming PC that I've ever given away before. That thing is a monster. Type in ! giveaway to enter if you're on Twitch. You got to be watching on Twitch. The giveaway is April 24th. April 24th is when we're going to draw that. So from now until then, as long as you log in at ! giveaway, you are earning points towards this PC. That ! giveaway will take you to this website once you're logged in, it shows you all the ways that you can earn points. On the left-hand side, mostly just by watching. You get extra points from subbing and whatnot. 100 giveaway points is equal to 1 ticket. I currently have no tickets right now because this is a somewhat new one. Since I have 1,100 giveaway points, that means I can afford 11 tickets. Buy that. Says my total cost. Oh, your first one's free. That's why it's only 1,000. Boom. Now at the bottom, it says I have 11 tickets. This is how many tickets are currently in circulation for this build. And again, that's only on Twitch. Exclamation point giveaway to enter. It's a pretty nice build, man. Pretty nice build. Cool Doggy with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. Dark Wolf with the 300 biddies. Zach, what's up? I wanted to ask, is this a good build? BX500 1 tera. Is that like a 2.5 inch SSD, I think? I think I remember that one. 5800 XT. Where's your GPU? I don't see a GPU. And I see it. No, I don't think that's a good build. I don't have all the info, but I don't think so. Qualsack with the 300 biddies says, got a new 4K monitor to replace my 1080p one. When I hook it up, now my 2K OLED monitor wants to flicker and not come on. When I turn the PC on, and will only come on after I'm... Guys, I can't... Guys, I'm not... This isn't troubleshooting Thursday. I'm sorry. Qualsack, I'm sorry, man. We can't do troubleshooting on Thursday. Okay. I don't know. I would try swapping cables and swapping GPU ports, though. Snipey with the Twitch Prime sub. Lunar with the tier 1 3-month. ZTT Simp with the 500 biddies says flex for the camera. No. 1 PBO with Twitch Prime. You owe me a cookie with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Ash ChatGPT. Dude, ChatGPT is man. I have been using ChatGPT at an alarming clip lately. It's been very helpful. It's been I had something. Hold on, Northern Lights. I gotta talk about my ChatGPT story real quick. I've been using ChatGPT just like normal people. Like, instead of Googling, you just ask ChatGPT, you get specific answers. It's been great. However, the other day, there was a gust of wind, pretty much a baby tornado, right when I was trying to get my house. And it flew I think it was a piece of wood. I don't know what it was. Right into my eyeball. And, I was going through the normal protocol of trying to get something out of your eye. First, you healthily, do it in a healthy way. You just try to blink and get it out. Sometimes roll your eyes like this, or your head like this, just blink out. That didn't work. Then you're trying to massage it out, trying to be gentle, not to scratch your eye. That didn't get it out. Then you started going into panic mode because it's I can't concentrate on anything else in my life until I get this thing out of my eye. So then I just started rubbing it, scratching my eyeball. It was awful. I couldn't get it out. I tried for 20 minutes to get this thing out of my eye. It would not get out. So I was okay, last ditch resort. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I was if I got something stuck in my eye, how do I get it out? And this mofo was just have you tried the eyelid trick? The eyelid trick. I was no, ChatGPT. I've never heard of the eyelid trick in my life. Please explain it to me. And he was grab your eyelash, pull it down over your bottom eyelash, and then start blinking. And the piece of wood vanished instantly. I was it almost saved my life. It doesn't matter. The eyelid trick. How many people here have heard of the eyelid trick? Is that a normal thing? ChatGPT said it so casually. Have you tried the eyelid trick? Am I the only one that didn't know that? No? Nobody knew that? I'm legit looking forward to the next thing getting in my eye. It worked instantly. That's crazy. Okay. That was about the extent of my weekend, if you were wondering. Dark Wolf with the 300 biddies. Oh my God, that's a paragraph. Oh, that's the rest of your specs. 32 gigs. Still don't see a GPU, man. RX 6600. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's a good build. You need a better SSD, though, if you have a BX500. I'm pretty sure that's a 2.5-inch SSD. Other than that, it's good. You definitely want to replace that, though. Packs with the 500 biddies. I have a Thermaltake White Tower 300 1000 watt 14700KF and Ventus 4070 Ti. Super. Opinion? I think you should enjoy it, man. It's a good combo. I wouldn't buy that combo, but now that you have it, enjoy it. It's good. It's Obi with the Twitch Prime sub, Angel with the tier 1, Northern Lights with the 1000. Do you have any suggestions for a micro ATX white fish tank case? Oh, boy, do I. Under 100? White fish tank. Under 100. I would try one of the Okanos ones under 100. I mean, they're all under 100. I would try like the Okanos Aqua 3 or Aqua 5, depending on your budget and like how big you want it to be. The ARGB Q1 from DIY PC. The King 65 Pro is ATX. Otherwise, I would have recommended that because I really like that case as well. But he said micro ATX. There's one more. Is it on our website right now? Yes, this one right here. The ARGB N1. Yes, the N1. I forgot about this. This is micro ATX. I really like this one. This is our Frozen Orb. This is literally the only PC that's in stock right now. Yeah, that's a very nice white fish tank micro ATX. It does not cost a lot of money. I think the M1's like $60. Something like that. Yeah, I like that M1. Zenjiro with the 3 months says, I got my father-in-law to get a 3D printer. He's going crazy making my kids 3D printed toy. Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff that I print is just stuff for my kids. Here, I'll show. Okay, we're going to start building after show and tell. This is the latest stuff that I've printed. And then we got to build this PC, man. I got to go to bed. It's already late. Okay. So both my kids are in a huge Pokemon phase right now. So naturally, I got this Mega Charizard X. I still don't understand the whole X Mega Gigantamax concepts. I'm a OG 151 guy. But we got this very cool articulating Mega Charizard X. I have this my 5-year-old is gonna absolutely love this. This is like a battle mat thing because he has all these. You just put these pieces together and it's a Pokeball. He has all these little like 3D printed Pokemon and we're always battling them. So here is like a battle arena. He is going to absolutely love that when he sees that. And then I've been printing a bunch of these eggs. And when you open the eggs, there are vehicles. This is for my 3-year-old. There are fire trucks, construction vehicles, dump trucks, excavators, and the last one I did was a Formula 1 car. That's what I've been 3D printing lately. Almost exclusively kids' toys. And the panels for the GPU. Okay, we gotta build. Fisher with the 300 biddy says, have you seen the Bamboo Lab 3D printed mouse kit? Nope, no idea what you're talking about. Should I look it up? Angry with the tier 1. Barry Go Gaming with the $2 super chat says, what server chassis and short rack do you recommend? I don't know server racks or server rack cases the model names off the top of my head. I'm not at that level. I would recommend going on the YouTube channel and searching for home server if you want my opinions. There's only a few. The stuff I have used, I've liked so far. We are not building. All right, here's the build today. This is a server build for the studio, specifically a dedicated camera studio or a server. So we are using a camera software that is widely regarded as one of the best in terms of like the home lab and home server community, called Blue Iris. It actually only works on Windows. It's like one of the only instances where the home lab community agrees that it's worth installing Windows for, because Blue Iris only works on Windows. But it's just a super, super well-made piece of software. It'll connect to any camera that you have on your network. And I want to build a dedicated box for it at the studio because we're in the process of upgrading our current security camera system. So this is a server, but it is not going in a server rack because we don't have a server rack at the studio, only at my house. And the case, I'm going to show you the case first. I've already used this before. I wanted something small, but not ITX small, because it is a server. And it's going to live in our A-roll photography / videography room. So I wanted it to be aesthetic. It's a little overkill for a server build. But once again, the Lee A3 is being featured here on Thirsty Thursday, specifically for the first time, the wood grain model. So this is going to look, I mean, this very well could be a gaming PC, but this is what we are going to be using. It looks so good. And the way that this is going to be sitting in the A-roll office is just going to look, it's going to look so clean. It's going to look so clean. I'm excited. Love that case. Yeah, I'm very excited about. Now, one thing that you guys probably won't be excited about are the parts. So this is builds like this, where they're not getting a YouTube video or anything, are the perfect excuse for me to use parts that we had collecting dust in the studio. This is a pure dust part build, okay? And the CPU, I would have never bought this CPU specifically for a home server, but it'll work. Is an i5-13400F. So I would say like 6 to 12 months ago, we had one PC that we sold on zttbuilds.com that was Intel, and it overstayed its welcome. The only reason that we kept it on the site is because it kept making sales, because there were still people out there that wanted an Intel-based system. So we had our 13400F. I think we paired it with like a 4070 at the time, and we just left it on there because people kept buying it, and we're like, if they want Intel, we'll give them Intel. Everything else is AM4, AM5. But we have one of those PCs get returned. So I took the CPU and motherboard from that return PC, because we don't want to sell it refurbished or anything, because nobody likes Intel at all anymore. But we got a Gigabyte B760MC. This does have built-in Wi-Fi. Pretty good budget, price to performance type of motherboard. It will definitely get the job done for us on that front. Again, this is a dusty parts list. It's actually a little rainy too, because I carried all these parts in when it was raining, which is obviously not good. All right, next up, we got some PNY XLR8. This is a 32 gigabyte DDR5 kit clocked at 6,000 megahertz. I actually had this in my personal PC for just a little bit, my personal build, I should say. But then I swapped it again. So this kit was not being used for anything. This is a DDR5 motherboard, FYI. I did not mess that up on today's episode of Thirsty Thursday. The 13400F actually works with both DDR4 and DDR5. It just depends on which motherboard you get. We got the DDR5 one. For the SSD, Crucial sent out this P310. I believe we ran a pre-roll sponsored ad on a long form video. This is a 2 terabyte model because we needed some extra storage space for the camera footage. So I had this collecting dust. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for a build like that. That'll work. To cool the 13400F, we got an ID cooling. This one I just bought, a Frozen A410. I think it was on sale for like $26 or so. Ads, you're going to have to wait. I'm in the middle of something. Oops. Oh my God. I hit dismiss instead of snooze. We got to go quick. We got that. For the power supply, we got a Raid Max Cobra 650 watt unit. Raid Max is definitely not the most reputable power supply manufacturer, but this specific model is actually rated tier C on the PSU tier list. It's one of the few Raid Maxes that are actually pretty decent, and it's fully updated PCIe Gen 5.1, ATX 3.1. Not that we need to take advantage of that for this build, but it is a decent unit. And then finally, hold on, we have our graphics card. Who knows what this is? Who knows what graphics card this is? For the record, we do have a full-size bracket for it, which I will need to be installing. Yes, Northern Lights got it. It's the A2000, the NVIDIA RTX A2000. This is a workstation / server RTX graphics card. It works really, really well in small form factor builds where you can only get the low profile height installed. It does come with both a standard and low profile PCIe bracket, so we're going to swap that so it works in our Lean Lee A3. But yeah, this has been collecting dust for a while. I've been meaning to use it. A camera server will actually take advantage of a proper GPU because it has to transcode the image, the video, whether you're recording it or you want to view it on different monitors, which we do. I want to set up TVs or big monitors around the studio of the live footage around the studio. That way we can see when UPS and FedEx comes in real time instead of just recording, which is what we do now. So having a good graphics card will actually help for a server like this. It is not complete overkill. But yeah, that is the Blue Iris ZTT HQ server build that we're about to assemble as soon as this ad break is over. Boom. Frank with the tier 1, thank you. Daddy Davey with the Twitch Prime. Faded with the $2 super chat says best PC on Java for 1300. I do not have that memorized, man. Sorry. I do not have active inventory of Java builds in my head. Not the guy behind you with the 300 biddies. Says, hey, Zach, I'm a huge fan. I was thinking of upgrading my 11600K to a 7900X. I have an RTX 4070 Super, and I play at 1440p. I'm not entirely sure if it's worth it. It depends on if you're using your PC for work or not. A 7900X makes me think that you're using your PC for work and you need the extra cores. If you're not using it for work and it's just gaming, I would consider a 7800X3D instead. That'll give you better gaming performance, or a 9800X3D. Coming from an 11600K, that will help. That will help. You have a good combination now, but since we are in a GPU shortage, the CPU is the thing to upgrade, and you will definitely see a difference coming from an 11600K. So I like the CPU upgrade in your scenario, but I would consider an X3D over the 7900X, unless if you need those extra cores. Nobody needs a Ryzen 9. That is terribly inaccurate information. There are a lot of people that benefit from Ryzen 9s and 12 and 16 core CPUs. Not for gaming. But there are people out there that use a custom PC not for gaming. If you didn't know, that is a thing. Fisher with the 300 biddy says you can buy a kit with all the components of a mouse from Bamboo Lab, then 3D print a custom. Oh, I have seen those before. I was wondering about that. Yes, I have seen those. That would be a fun YouTube short. I should consider that. Thank you, Fisher. Anthony with the tier 1. Appreciate it. Discerning Dash with the $5 super chat says, here there's tweaking for power needed for 9900X and don't want to deal with that, just want to plug and play. Will mostly game, or should I get the 9700X? I mean, the 9700X works as well. I would consider the 9700X or the 9800X 3D plug and play. Like, I mean, there's no extra configuring needed on those CPUs compared to other CPUs for gaming. Like, PC gaming is not exactly plug and play. Like, there are always things to configure and get dialed in and troubleshoot. PC gaming is not console level plug and play. You know, you do got to put a little bit of work in, but no extra specific work because of those CPUs, I would say. The Lego person with the super chat says, hey, I have a 12400F and an RTX 3050 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 512 gigabyte SSD. What should I upgrade? I would probably first get storage, to be honest. And then after that, you know, I mean, probably both the CPU and GPU. You can't really upgrade one and have it make sense. The 12400F and 3050 is a perfectly fine combination right now. But if you upgrade one of them, then it's most likely going to be pretty imbalanced. So I would wait till you can do both. But probably an SSD right now. Real Giraffe with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Whew. You guys are asking a lot of questions. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I can feel that the last stream was with Darnell. So type of 1 in chat if you guys were here for the Darnell stream, by the way. During that stream, I wasn't answering a ton of questions for PC building. We're mainly focused on football, Steelers, and Darnell for the stream. Did you guys like the stream? Did you guys enjoy it? I'm gonna build while we talk. Did you guys enjoy the Darnell stream? I haven't been live since that, which was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was good. It was a really good stream. I enjoyed it. I will admit, though, I was absolutely exhausted after that. So I think I said on stream that he messaged me 2 days before Thirsty Thursday. Real Giraffe with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you. Much appreciated. It was a really fun stream. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, he messaged me on Tuesday saying that he wanted to come on the stream on Thursday. And here at the house where the stream normally is, like, Darnell would not have fit. Like, this table, I don't know if it's deceiving on camera. This table is not big. It's not, it's right here. Like, him and I would not have fit right here. So I had to move this entire streaming setup to the office. And then we streamed on Wednesday, the night before that Thursday. So by the time that stream was over, dude, I was mentally beat. Plus, I was like prepping for the stream, making sure we had good conversation, and mentally getting prepped for all that. I was pretty wiped. And when Thursday rolled around last week, I was like, I can't go live. Like, I'm still taking my breather, man. Still taking my breather from all that. That's the greatest shirt that's ever lived. Also, sick white HS80s. Are those the OG or the Maxes? This is the Max. I left my HS80s, I think, at the office from that Darnell stream. These are my wife's HS80 Maxes. I just discovered right before the stream started that I didn't have them, so I grabbed hers. Definitely need to do more collab streams. So I hear that. But we're probably not going to do that. Is this on backwards? Oh, no, the arrow is down there. I haven't installed an Intel CPU in a really long time. Oh my God. The arrow is in the bottom left. I do not remember that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I fully understand that the collab streams are fun, but there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You should get DK on this. I mean, if DK hit me up, that we would instantly do a collab for sure. I'd suck it up. I'd stop complaining if DK wanted to come on the stream. F1 Japan, who do you got? I haven't been. I mean, I've watched the first 2 races. I heard about the Red Bull swap already, which is absolutely crazy. In terms of who's going to win, I don't know. I haven't been a Formula One fan long enough to know what teams and what drivers are good at specific tracks yet. So I have no idea who's going to win. But I am looking forward to it. Do a collab with the greatest technician that's ever lived. Yeah, if he hit me up and said I want to come on Thursday, we would definitely do that. For sure. That'd be fun. Okay, now I'm going to install the SSD. Just like that. Again, this is the Crucial P310. 2 terabyte NVMe. And while we're here, just going to install this PNY XLR8 RAM. This is DDR5. The Intel CPU supports DDR4 and DDR5. As long as you have the right motherboard. This is a DDR5 motherboard. Okay, click those in like that. Boom. Now we got everything but our CPU cooler, which we will do next. It's crucial you install that SSD correctly. That's the limit. Okay. We get one dad joke per Thirsty Thursday. That's it. Net Raven, you used it up. We got no more. We got no more dad jokes left. That's it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but that's it. That's it. The Pekin of Faith with Twitch Prime and Rob Twitch Prime. MJ Ram. Rom, I don't know. With the tier 1, thank you. Titanic God with 300 biddies says, okay, I'll be back. I just got to shower and be back. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you for the update. This PC better not be almost done when I get back. Oh, dude. You got time. You got time. Don't you worry about us going fast over here. You're good, man. Faded with the $2 super chat says Corsair makes the best headsets. Saturn Gaming with the Twitch Prime sub. Shawner with the 55-month resub. Thank you, man. Oh my God. Cool with the cool koala with Twitch Prime. Warrior with the Twitch Prime. Saturn with Twitch Prime. Sorry, guys. Rods of War with the 300 biddy says, dumb question. I want to know if the 5800X, I want to upgrade my Jeep. I want to know if the 5800X, I want to upgrade my GPU from a 3060 to a 5070. Will it work? A 5070 with the 5800X? It will work. I don't know, but I would guess that you would be a little CPU bottlenecked in some games. I don't think it would be like absolutely terrible. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do think it'll start to bottleneck in some games though. I mean, it'll work though. 0 miles with the Twitch Prime. Donut Shark with the tier 1. Thank you. Now don't be clipping the crucial dad joke. That has to stay here. They're not going to know that that didn't come from me. They're going to think I made that up. All right, here's the Frozen A410. I always love their presentation. This is a a solid sub $30 CPU cooler. I definitely do not know how to install LGA 1700. Oh my god, that's a lot of steps. Are you serious? I gotta do all that? What in the world? Okay. All right, well, I'll try. That's a lot. Can we get a RAM wiggle test? Yeah. It's a good point. I totally forgot about the RAM wiggle test. My bad. I know this is very critical data. Oh, wow. Oh. Hold the phone. Hold on. We got to do a proper test here, man. I didn't see a single ounce of wiggle on that one. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, okay. A little bit. Not bad. Actually, not bad. That is... So we're going to have to document this, man. That way we keep a database of this info. Yeah, that's actually not a lot of wiggle. Huh. All right, we'll mark that down. 1 point for Gigabyte and Intel. Good to know. What's with the wiggle test? I mean, you saw it. We recently discovered that there is a drastic difference in how much a RAM wiggles from board to board and from kit to kit. The RAM in my personal build, I mean, it wiggles like it's dancing. I mean, it's bad. The wiggle on this, pretty respectable. Yeah, it's a whole thing, man. I haven't quite figured out if it's the RAM or the motherboard slot yet, but we're new on this testing journey. We're testing very important stuff here at ZTT. Are the giveaways for America or all over the world? For the PC giveaway, it's always a worldwide giveaway. But I will only pay to ship it to the US. Hence, the international pays for shipping. Right there. If you want to use a relay company, I'll pay to ship it to the relay company in the US. You got to pay the rest of the way. For this type of build, you know, sometimes the build's a little questionable. Like, sometimes we've given away like 40, 60 builds. Like if you win and you live in somewhere like in Europe, you know, shipping a 4060 PC, probably not worth it at the end of the day. This one, probably worth it. Probably worth it. But we roll backup winners just in case. Just in case. How much is international shipping? How about you just type that in Chat GPT? How much does it cost to ship a PC from Pittsburgh to where you live? Like, it'll give you the exact answer, man. Like, you're good to go. We have the technology. All right, let's get rid of... Probably could have used that, but that was the back plate from that. Real Giraffe again. Another 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you, man. That's big time. Appreciate that. Donut Shark with the tier 1. Appreciate that as well. What's up, Pittsburgh? You got to get him out. Do not stop it. Go straight out. You got to go, man. All right, where's my... I love how these are labeled. This is such a professional experience here. I really love how ID Cooling does this, especially for a budget cooler. All right, I think we put those on here first. Then what? Oh, wait, no, I missed a step. Did I miss a step? Yeah, I need the... Where are the cylinders? That's got to be fake news. I didn't see any cylinders. No, we don't need any cylinders. That's got to be fake. And then we need these guys. Wait, hold on. I think we're missing something. What the... I haven't installed LGA 1700 in a hot minute. Oh. Yeah, this is what we need. We're good. Okay, then we put that bridge on there. And then we screw down these guys. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're cooking. It's all good. My RAM kind of wiggles. Yeah, I mean, I could see us making a RAM wiggle tier list at some point. We could start to document that. Oh, there is the, that's what I was looking for. Apparently I'm supposed to install that first. My bad. Okay, hold on. Let's uninstall that. They were hiding. Am I allowed to take money instead of the build? No, don't be ungrateful. I'm here to give away PCs, not money. Okay, I'm going to take these out. I got to put these rubber silicone. Oh, okay, that keeps that locked down. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we definitely need those. Okay. These are little rubber cylinder things. Those go down on the screws first. I believe that keeps the screw tight. Then we put these on. And then we put the bridges on. Got it. That makes sense. Grommets? I don't know if you call that a grommet, to be honest. I think it's more like a sleeve, not a grommet. Why are you doing an Intel build? Because whenever you build a server project, I would say most, it's definitely not everybody, but I would say most people that build a server are using spare parts that they had from a previous gaming PC, previous project, recycled PC or something. And I just happen to have some Intel spare parts that I'm not going to use anywhere else. We had these sitting on the shelf. We had this sitting on the shelf for like almost a year, I think. So, what better time to use it than a server build? Okay. Let's screw that in tight before we move on. Boom. Now we have these metal bridges going vertically. So now when I install the cooler, this screw and this screw will go into right there. Before we do that, though, we are definitely removing that and definitely not forgetting it. I'm going to use the thermal paste that it came with. This is the ID Cooling Frost X25. And I haven't done this in a really long time because we haven't used an Intel CPU. But for LGA 1700, can you guys see this? Hold up. For LGA 1700, I like to do the line method because the dot method is not enough. And you don't want to start at the bottom. Oh my God, I don't think this is enough. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're good. I like to do the line method to make sure that we got enough. And then don't take it all the way to the edges. I don't know why that's sticking up. It's like it's looking at me. But that way when it presses down, it'll have full coverage. I only do the line method for rectangle CPUs. Again, that's removed. We're good. Now we can put that on like that. Screw it down and we'll be good to go. How do I check my points? Exclamation point giveaway. It's on that page. Is sour cream a viable thermal paste? You gotta ask Mr. Euster for that one. He would know. There we go. Go back and forth. Evenly distribute that pressure. And we are good to go. Big Ben saying Rogers is holding out for money. Agree. Did he say that? I didn't hear Big Ben say that. I do not think that this whole Aaron Rodgers thing is a money issue. I think there's something else going on. if I had to guess, I would not say that it's about money at this point. They would have figured that out by now, I think. Personally, now I have stopped following this nonsense maybe a week and a half ago or so. I think that Rodgers is going to become a Pittsburgh Steeler. I think they've probably already agreed to that. There is just some reason they're not making it public yet. I don't think either party, both the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, like this delay doesn't make sense. Like, you want your quarterback on the team as soon as possible. You want him in the building as soon as possible. You want to move to where you're working as soon as possible. It doesn't make sense that they're waiting this long. I think that like a side deal has been done and it's just not public yet. I very well could be wrong, but that would be my guess. I have absolutely no clue, though. I am completely sick of Googling Aaron Rodgers news and not seeing anything. Tyreek Hill is being traded to the Steelers. I don't think the wide receiver room is big enough for Tyreek as well. I think we've run out of room and money in the wide receiver room. When are we going to see more sim racing content? I want to, man. I want to. I don't know. I've busted out the sim rig a couple times recently to play. I was playing Formula 1, so not a real sim racing rig. I will definitely get it back out when F1-25 comes out. I'll pick that up. I'll probably play it before then, though. I don't know if I'll be creating content. We not going to two-fan the CPU? No, this is the A410 just comes with one fan. But speaking of which, we are done with the motherboard prep. Again, this is the Gigabyte B760MC. We got an i5-13400F under there. The Frozen A410 CPU cooler, PNY XLR8 32 gig DDR5 kit, and we have a 2 terabyte Crucial P310. That is our motherboard, and it is prepped and ready to go. Now we got to get our power supply. Roman with the 8-month tier 1 sub says, thoughts on the new NFL rule changes, such as the new touchback? K-ball. Are these rules into play? Oh, 1 day ago. Oh, I'm not up to speed on this. We'll talk about that after. No, I'm not up to speed on any of that. Just tell me right now, though. How did they ban the tush push? That's the one that I was trying to keep my eye on. How did they stop that from happening? Someone give me the quick recap on that one. Storm with the Twitch Prime, thank you. Stay Dumb with the Twitch Prime. Malicious tier 1. Isaiah with Twitch Prime. Mickey's with the tier 1 for 8 months, thank you. Oh, they didn't? They didn't do it yet? I know they voted on it. I kept seeing headlines that they were voting on it. It's not banned yet? Okay. Okay, cool. That's why I was curious about it, because I don't know how they would ban it. Pax with the 600 biddies, appreciate that. Fisher with the 300 biddies says, can you ship to a P.O. box for the giveaway? If it's in the United States, yeah. The tush push ban talk was tabled. Got it. You should start following rugby. I do not need any more sports. Between NFL, UFC, Formula 1, and NBA, I'm tapped out, man. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't even watch March Madness anymore. I haven't watched March Madness in like 4 or 5 years. I am completely tapped out on the sports. Okay. Power supply. They shouldn't ban the tush push just because the Eagles are the only ones good at it. Well, so I started up a new Madden season a couple weeks ago, and I have been exclusively running the tush push on 4th and 1. I have not missed a single 4th and 1, and it's like completely transformed my season. Knowing that on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, I can do a tush push and get it 100% of the time. It's like, what is football? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my complete thoughts are about it. You know, I have a feeling people are going to start getting hurt, which is definitely an NFL concern. I mean, they're going as low as possible at each other's knees, and they're putting their heads down. Like, people are going to start breaking necks, you know, taking their kneecaps out. Like, I mean, it could be a real issue. When is the next giveaway ending? April 24th is the next drawing. So from now until then, you are currently earning points towards that beautiful 5070 Ti build. The best giveaway PC I've ever given. What's up with that shirt? I mean, if you don't know about it, then you're just out of it, man. You got to get with it. Rasford with the gifted sub. Chill Rave with the gifted sub as well. Thank you. Bomba with the Twitch Prime. Joe with the Twitch Prime. X-Dealer with the tier 1. Love your work. It's awesome. Thank you for watching my work, man. Appreciate that. If you know, you know. Yeah, exactly. Still looking for my toothbrush. All right. Here is the power supply. Again, this is tier C. One thing we are going to do is we don't need any additional accessory. We don't even need GPU power. We're getting all of our GPU power from the motherboard. So I am going to zip tie, or I guess I should Velcro strap. A Velcro strap would be better. Hold on. I'm going to Velcro strap the cables that we aren't using, because this is a smaller case and we don't want, and there's no PSU basement to hide the cables. So we should probably do put in the work now so we don't have to deal with that later. I love Velcro straps. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get this nice and neat. See, we don't need GPU power. The only thing we need is the 4+4 for the CPU and the 24 pin. We definitely don't need the 12 volt. Definitely do not need that. So we got all this extra cables here that is not going to be used. So we can Velcro that together. Will you ever go international? I mean, I like to think at some point the business is going to be big enough to go international. But I mean we got one build in stock right now. Like we can't, everything we restock or build gets sold very quickly. We just financially, it just doesn't make sense for us to go international because we're not meeting the demand of just our US customer base. Like, there is no advantage that I'm looking for by going international. The only thing would be to like help you guys and serve people, because there's so many people that ask about it. But it just doesn't make sense for us right now. Speaking of which, though, Tranquility, we are restocking this tomorrow. So heads up on that. And then we are also launching a new limited edition pre-build tomorrow as well. So we will hopefully have 3 different models. Those 2 and the Frozen Orb. Those will all be in stock tomorrow at some point. Did you guys see the Tranquility, the video yesterday about the pricing, the transparency about our pricing video? Did you guys see that? We got a lot of good feedback on that one. Seemed like you guys really like that type of content. Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, I might do that for every build. At least every build that I think of. Like, it's going to be hard to remember to do that. But I think that would be cool to break down the pricing of every single build. The Tranquility one just sold so fast that I thought it was a good time. Good time to do it. What time? I don't know. It's whenever we finish. We got to add stuff to the website, upload stuff, etc. I don't have an exact time. But the Tranquility that restocks tomorrow, I mean, that's sold out in 24 hours last time. So, like, if you want to buy it, you can buy it. It's not like it's not like it goes out of stock instantly. The other PC, it's not going to go out of stock right away. You'll have time to buy it. It really helps those who want to flip PCs see how much money they can expect to make. It is good info for PC flippers for sure, but as long as you realize that someone with our size audience can definitely get away with selling higher profit margins. You know, I would not aim to get the profit margins that we do. Our final profit margin, which was less than $200 per build, that you can definitely do. But our parts margin was $400 if you saw that video. That I would not strive for as a sole PC flipper. The only reason we can do that is because of the reputation. Tech Baddies tier list. So I am not kidding you. I am the very first video that goes live tomorrow is the Tech Baddies tier list video. I kid you not. I kid you not. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. So yeah, I kid you not. It might be the most ridiculous video I've ever made in the history of ZTT. But the Tech Baddies tier list video is coming tomorrow as the first video of the day. Completely obnoxious. All right, let's get our Lee A3 out. I have used this one other time before, but I definitely do not remember it. I'm pretty sure we don't need this side panel. Pretty sure. Tech Baddies will be one of the best videos. If you look at any of our recent videos, almost all the top comments are asking for a Tech Baddie tier list. So, you know, I'm here to deliver what the people want. And the people definitely want the Tech Baddie tier list. So that's what I'm going to give them. Bad idea. I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. It's not my best idea. I think it's one of my best videos, though. How does your wife approve of this? I got approval beforehand. You'll see. You didn't mention anything about the case fans, did you? No, I didn't. But I did prepare. I brought 3 extra case fans because the Lee doesn't come with any. We got, again, this is the dust build. We got 2 NZXT 120s, and I think this is up here. Yeah, an up here 120 as well. Now, what I did not prepare is where we're putting them. I have no idea. The one thing I wanted to figure out, though, before we start all this, is I remember I have problems with installing the power supply. Does anybody know what those problems were? I definitely remember like having to finagle something. I know it obviously goes here. It's going to go. What is this? The cables are going to go down. But I don't, the PSU cord. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue. That's just going to plug right here. The bracket? Yeah, I feel like there was a weird bracket or something. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there wasn't a major issue. I mean, right now it looks pretty self-explanatory. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Pretty sure oh, I think I found the problem already. How does it fit? Hold on. Hold the phone. Does this remove? That removes. Okay. So probably want it like this. That way it can intake fresh air from the front. Like this. And then, sorry about the bald spot. Does this just, yeah, that just screws in right there. I mean, that doesn't look bad at all. That looks fine. What's the problem? Did you use small form factor last time? Maybe. Actually, you might be right. Was that what it was? That, yeah, you very well could be right on that. Who said that? T-Res? Yeah, I think that's correct. Because, I mean, this looks pretty self-explanatory. Bird's nest? Yeah, we're definitely going to have a bird's nest on this one. But there's no side panel, so we'll get away with it. Yeah, I think that's it. And then maybe we install just all exhaust fans. We'll put two up top. Or honestly, maybe we just put one in the back and call it a day. We could probably get away with just this. And then that's it. Because we're not going to be able to put any on the front because of this. We could put two up top, but I mean, it's not like this PC is going to be generating any significant heat. So yeah, maybe we just do the one on the back. I think that's it, man. This is the Lee A3. It is a micro ATX, but it is shaped and almost sized like an ITX. I actually really like it. for this type of project. I don't know if I'd daily it, but. And it comes with different types of front panels. This is the wood grain one. There's a seller on Etsy that actually does custom wood grain panels, which look super sick. Highly recommend checking that out. But yeah, I mean, this is a really nice form factor for micro ATX. On the smaller side, I thought it was ITX. Yeah, it looks like it. Adam with the 11 months says, "Hey Zach, love the content. Do you think my 5700 X3D is bottlenecking my XTX?" That's a good question. I definitely do not know. If I had to guess, I would say it is in some games. Yeah, I would say it is in some games. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. Probably in some games. James with the $5 super chat says, "Got a 9800 X3D and a 9070 XT for my new PC. I bought a 6400 megahertz RAM. Should I open it up and pop it in or send it back and order 6000 megahertz?" No, you enjoy your 6400 megahertz. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work, just downclock it to like 6000 and you'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. You should do a custom wood grain with the ZTT logo. Well, I also saw people were 3D printing Lee & Lee A3 front panels. So we'll probably do that. Because this will definitely fit in my 3D printers. This isn't that big. Oh wait, maybe it won't actually. That is kind of big actually. Maybe it won't. I saw people were 3D printing them though. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'll have to see if that works. But yeah, let's install it. Let's do the thing. First ever ZTT stream. Hi. Hello. All right. Let's make sure. I don't know if we have all of our standoffs. Got to get that out of the way. Can you guys even see? Sorry. Yeah, wow. Yeah, we got all the standoffs here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's looking clean already. Let's go. Oh, and also, I didn't even show you guys. Where did I put it? The accessory box with the Lee & Lee A3 is top-notch as well. Look at this. This comes with the Lee & Lee A3. How nice is that? Is it sealed? No. Look at that. I don't know what this is telling me. Oh. Hope you enjoy the journey of building your PC. Wow. How thoughtful. We got all these little accessories. Standoff extent. Look at this. And you get to keep this little case. We got some zip ties in there. I mean, if I was to design a case, this is how I would do it, man. I would provide all of the accessories that they need. This is super clutch. I like this. Not sponsored. Oh, and a GPU support bracket too. Wow. We don't need that though. That's a nice touch. I agree, man. I agree. All right. Let's start screwing these in, shall we? I don't think that's the right size. Definitely not the right size. Okay. Let's try this one. Probably should just use the screws that they gave me, but let's make it difficult. There we go. Oh, yeah. You can put side fans with the top bracket that's removable. Oh, that's true, too. I don't want to, because this PC is not going to need extra cooling. But you are right. We could do that as well. Yeah, good point. What screwdriver are you using? This is a LTTstore.com screwdriver, man. Did you see the Sapphire 7900 XT GPUs being sold on Newegg for $650? That doesn't sound legit. What CPU? It's an i5-13400F. This is a server build for a camera server at the ZTT HQ. So we are just using parts that we had collecting dust. Hence the 13400F. I did not buy that for this specific build or anything. Should have one or two more here. There's one. $12,600K and RTX 3080 ZTT approved. If you already have it, then yeah, for sure. I wouldn't target that combination, but if you already have it, yeah, that'll work. Is the 7700X and RX 7600 a good combo for Fortnite? I mean, it'll work. I would try to rebalance out the CPU and GPU though, like with a 7600 and a 7600 XT, you know. But I mean, it'll work. Did you switch your personal build to the 9070 XT? Not yet. I talked about it right when the stream started. I'm having some 3D printing issues with it, which I have not figured out yet. But I will, and then I will make the switch. I just want to fully get the 3D printing aspect of it down before I swap the GPU. But it's sitting right next to me. I'm ready. I'm ready as soon as I figure it out. All right, I got to install all of these cables, which you're not going to be able to see, but we're just going to knock it out real quickly. Oh, this does have a USB-C. Nice. I joined a little late. What GPU are you using? It's an RTX A2000. So workstation / server RTX graphics card. It actually works pretty well for gaming. They don't make gaming drivers for the workstation GPUs, but we made a video about a gaming. It still did pretty good. Not that I'm going to be gaming with it, but it will help with the camera server. Is that it? Oh, the front panel. Just got to do the front panel and then that's all done. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to be too picky about the cable management because we don't need to be, and I'm tired. But what I can do is kind of bundle them a little bit. Yeah, let's get some. We'll get a couple zip ties out. No, nothing fancy. Just a couple zip ties. Are you doing a stream tomorrow night? No. No, I almost always only do Thirsty Thursday. Occasionally a Tuesday stream, but other than that, no. Going on a deployment, what gaming laptop do you recommend? Nice. I don't keep gaming laptop models top of mind, to be honest. I have no idea. I would just focus on whatever your price range is. See what GPUs, what laptop GPUs fall in that price range, and consciously try to buy the best GPU. Because with laptops, there's a lot of variables, and laptops with the same exact GPU could be $500 different in price. So if you're going to be buying it for a deployment where you just want some gaming performance, then make sure you get a good GPU. For a deployment, I mean, I don't know where you're going, but buying one that is somewhat rugged will help. Or could help, I should say, as well. When I went on a deployment to the Middle East, it was my first ever deployment. And I brought a gaming laptop with me. And I broke it. It dropped from an 8-foot tall locker. The locker was taller than me. 7 foot locker. And it fell from the top of that 7-foot locker within 12 hours of me arriving in country. The screen completely broke within 12 hours. I was devastated. So take care of it, and if you buy something rugged, that could potentially help. Okay, let's snip those off real quick. Not my best work here, but there's no glass side panel, so nobody's gonna see it except you guys. Yeah, thankfully the laptop did work though. It was a Lenovo Y70, I think, something like that, and the hinge broke, so I had to like manually open it and like rotate the hinge and keep it from the top panel falling off the hinge for the next 6 months. It was awful. I bought that laptop specifically for that deployment as well. I was devastated. Very first day. I had a beefy Panasonic one, which made it through 2 Convoy deployments, but this was 15 years ago. Yeah, they used to make actual rugged laptops. They don't anymore. Or, I mean, I'm sure they still do, but not in our gaming world. They don't. Yeah, we like in the military, we always had rugged, super rugged laptops that were like this thing. Okay, let's get the power supply out. The motherboard's prepped in there. It's good to go. Let's do the power supply. We're going to slide this in the front like we did earlier, hopefully. Maybe. Can't see. Like that. Hopefully these cables all, yeah, they'll go through. Screw that on top. Asus tough laptops are pretty good. Are they? Are they actually tough? Oh. Wait, was this the issue? How do I screw this in? No, this was the issue. Now I'm remembering. I think you got to take... Okay, I think that's what I was talking about. I think you got to take the bracket off. That way you can screw it in and then install the power supply with the bracket. I think that's what the problem was. I was trying to... Yeah, that's what it was. I remember... If you're just now tuning in, I remember using this case, and I remember having a power supply installation issue, but I couldn't remember what it was. I think that's what this is. Is this removed now? Yeah, this removes. There we go. Okay, so that comes out, and now we install the power supply onto that. And then I can go back in. Yeah, that's what it was. Do you have a laptop setup? I mean, I have a laptop, but I don't... I mean, I ideally drive a MacBook Pro. So that's for work, not for gaming. I do have a Razer 4080 or 47... I forget. I think it's a 4080. A Razer 4080 laptop. If I do need a gaming laptop, that's what I use right now. I don't often need a gaming laptop, though. Connect the power too? Yeah, we can do that too. How many points do I need to win? The more points you have, the more raffle tickets you can buy. And then the more raffle tickets you buy, the higher chance you have at winning. Most winners win with like single-digit raffle tickets. It does not take a lot of tickets to win. I mean, all it takes is one, to be honest. But the more you have, the more streams you watch, the more points you can earn. The more points you can earn, the higher chance you have of winning. Among Us with the super chats, thank you. Crisscross with the tier 1. Gab with the tier 1. NY with the Twitch Prime. You with the Twitch Prime. Yeet Man with the 5 months says I haven't been in a stream in some time. I came back and the audio sounds like crap. Yeah, I left my headset at the office, I think. So like 5 minutes before the stream started, I had to grab my wife's headset. This isn't the normal one, obviously. I have 16 tickets in the giveaway. That's enough to win. How many giveaway tickets do you guys have right now? Again, this is for the 5070 Ti build. I can't believe I'm giving away a 5070 Ti, man. That's crazy. How many giveaway tickets do you guys have so far? 20, 2, 2, 0, 7, 2, 11, 7, 4, 1, 2, 2, 6. See, most people have single digits. It doesn't take a lot. The more you have, the higher chance you get, though. 17, 4, 4, 2, 3, 0, 0, 2, 6. First time chatter says 40. I don't believe that. Squishin definitely has a lot. How do you get that many? I mean, you get all those tickets or all those points just by watching. So if you've been tuning into the streams and for 3 hours, you rack up all those points, you can get a good bit. But you also get bonus ones from subbing, bits, etc. Senpai with the 300 biddies. If you go to exclamation point giveaway, it shows you all of the ways that you can win. Or get points, I should say. I have 3. I'm slacking. It's still early. The drawing's not for another April 20. That's 4 weeks away. Yeah, I mean, you got time. Or wait, no, is it? 3 weeks away. Yeah, I mean, you got time. I'm plugging in the 24 pin on the motherboard. And we just have nowhere to go with these cables. No PSU basement, which I desperately rely on in all of my builds. Just have the rat's nest. And then we have the 24 pin, which I know you can't really see, but I'm plugging it in up here where my hand is at. Like so. And then that cable can... There is a nice little channel up here where that cable can hide. It's appreciated. Ad? Okay, we'll take an ad break. As soon as I'm done with this. We'll take an ad break real quick. We'll check out, how's YouTube chat doing over here? Adam with the $1 super chat, appreciate it. What's YouTube chat up to? I watch you much. I am trying to change my PC case. Nice. Does he even see the YouTube chat? I do. You are PC Jesus? No, that is incorrect. There is a Tech Jesus. I am not PC Jesus, though. What's in the build? This is a server build using spare parts. We got a 13400F, 32 gigs of DDR5, and a PNY RTX A2000. I like GT with the $5 YouTube super chat. Says, hey, I recently bought an NZXT Player 2 Prime. It has a 5070 Ti and a 9800 X3D with a 750 watt power supply. I know it's a low power supply, but is it good? I mean, that combination of parts is really good. Yes. A 9800 X3D and a 5070 Ti, yes. You can play whatever you want in 1440p. I started PC flipping because of you. Thanks, man. Hopefully it's working well for you. Could be a bad thing. When do you think the shortage will end? I have no idea. I will say, though, if you are in the market for a single quantity, which most people are, of an RTX 50 series or 9070 XT, they have been popping up more over the course of the last 2 weeks. Newegg, Newegg mostly, has been popping up with a limited order quantity, like 1 per customer. They've been popping up. Numpty with the 1000 biddy says, who you got, Chandler versus Patty? Oof. Patty the baddie, man. I think it's going to be a good fight. I want Patty to win because I'm not a fan of Chandler. I don't think most people are a fan of Chandler these days. He's a very, very dirty fighter. A lot of people hate Patty, though. I'd like to see Patty win. I'd like to see him win. That shirt goes crazy. I agree, man. That's my new favorite shirt. Thank you for those 1,000 biddies, man. Ralts with the 4-month. Loving the streams. What's a good price to sell a 7600 and 4060 Ti? 32 gigs of DDR5 and a 2 terabyte. It all depends on the aesthetics, man. You can make a higher profit margin with better aesthetics. It all depends. Go to Jawa and look at 4060 Ti PCs and what they're going for, and then judge your aesthetics based off of everything else. Because your specs are good. You got the 32 gigs, you got the 2 terabyte drive. All of your accessory specs are good, so it's going to come down to aesthetics. Look at what the competition is selling 4060 Ti builds for right now. NetRaven says, have a good rest of your stream. Catch you later. Thank you for the one dad joke, NetRaven. Still thinking about it, by the way. God Real with the super chat says, can I get the PC if I'm from EU? Yeah. It's always a worldwide giveaway, but I will only pay to ship it to the US. If international viewer wins, they have to pay for shipping if you want to. I like GT with the $5 super chat says, here is some more money. I saw your short a few weeks ago about the troubles with the 9800 X3D. Are there still any troubles or all good now? I mean, we just released a video today, or no, tomorrow. Never mind. There's a lot of 9800 X3Ds failing now. Mine's fine. Mine's fine. But there are over 100 reports on Reddit alone, of 9800 X3Ds failing. I got a video coming out. Oh, that won't be till Saturday because of the Tech Baddies tier list video tomorrow. I forgot we slotted that in there. Yeah, video about the 9800 X3Ds failing will come over the weekend. Yeah, over 120 reports on just Reddit of their 9800 X3Ds failing. Oh, is it out? Oh, that is out. I'm getting confused. Okay, we'll go watch that video then. Did that go out? Oh, that went out today. Okay, yeah, watch the first video of today. Yeah. Well, I basically just told you everything you need to know. But mine does not have a problem. Tech Baddie tier list is peak. That's going to be the first video of tomorrow, man. I filmed it today. I had the idea pop in my head. Or not. The idea has been in my head for weeks now because you guys don't comment anything other than about the Tech Baddie tier list. But I had an idea of how to make the video today. And I wrote the video. I filmed it right away. And I told one of my editors they don't edit our vertical videos on Thursdays. Because they're doing other stuff. But I was like, we got to get this one edited so it can go live tomorrow morning. So yeah, that was a high priority. Can we keep building? Let's go. 7800 X3D and 7900 XT legit, says Dub with the $5 super chat. Super chat, yeah, absolutely legit, man. It's a really good combo. Really good combo. Aloha from Hawaii. Aloha. What time are your streams? It's always 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. The time does not change. Okay, this is what it looks like so far, man. Like, if this was like a build for a customer or for a Pittsburgh Steeler, etc., I'd make it look a little nicer. But I mean, like, this is, it is what it is, man. Like, that's good enough. We don't have a side panel. Before I install the GPU, though, I am going to install one rear fan. I think we owe it to ourselves to do that. I think this PC deserves one exhaust fan. Garot with the tier 1. Thank you. I like GT. With the $5 super chat says, oops, my bad. Did I say a 5070 Ti? Just to clarify, talking about the Ryzen 5070 Ti. Oh my God. What? I don't know what you're saying, man. Fisher with the 300 biddies. How many subs for you to spray paint the build neon pink? How many subs for neon pink? I really don't want to do that. So, well, I don't have pink. I'd say 500. 50. Yeah, guys, this is going in the ZTT HQ, where our motto is aesthetics over everything. 50 subs for a pink case sitting there every day. No, man, it's gonna be at least 500. 50? No way. That is not nearly enough for the pain I would suffer through of having a hot pink server in the ZTT HQ every day. I can't do that, man. That's not nearly enough. I need some case fan screws. I don't know if those will work or not. We will try. Pink's better looking than generic black. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does this front panel look generic black to you? Is a sophisticated black wood grain cigar smoking whiskey sipping vibe case generic to you these days? Have we already moved on where you don't? Okay, way too many of you are saying yes. It's making me uncomfortable. That's as good as it gets. Black and wood grain. I'm colorblind, so yes, you're excused from this one. That's valid. That one's not your fault. More anime. No, God. Oh my God. I knew I shouldn't have made that video. Oh my God. Everything that's not anime is going to be a letdown from now on. I can see. I saw that one coming a mile away. This is not good. I am not a fan of the trend that we are setting here at all. This could get ugly. Or good looking, depending on who you ask. Anime cases are goated. Oh boy. I mean, after seeing how quickly the PC sold, I mean, more anime PCs are definitely on my radar, man. It's definitely how it starts. It's definitely what every company goes through. It's like, no, we're not gonna do anything anime. You know, a GPU shortage comes, or the intern has a great idea, whatever it may be. They try it, sells out instantly. Now we're an anime brand. Everyone told me this was gonna happen. Saw it coming like a mile away. I think it would be cool if the website consistently had at least one white/RGB PC, one black RGB PC, one anime PC, and then one black and wood grain PC. And tomorrow we will have that. Because tomorrow the new build that we're launching is black and wood grain, like this one. So just having all of our bases covered, I think that's the goal of zttbuilds.com. Get a direct supply from Houston. That would be nice. That would be nice. Make an anime version of yourself for a logo. Okay, I'm going to be honest, it's probably the worst advice I've heard all week. And we get thousands of comments a day. That was probably the worst one. Just noticed the Salem t-shirt. Tomorrow, I'm going to take this off as soon as the stream's over. That way I don't sleep in it. And I'm going to record all of my videos tomorrow wearing the shirt. So you guys will see a batch of videos over the next few days with me wearing the shirt. I'm very much looking forward to it. Pokemon build would be nice. Well, that I agree with. My 5 and 3-year-old are both in it. I mean, we literally watched Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back today for Thursday movie night. My kids are in a huge Pokemon phase, and I am absolutely here for it. It has been very fun. My wife and I have been playing a run through. My wife had never played Pokemon in her life. I don't know what she was doing as a kid, but she somehow missed the Pokemon train, even though we were both the same age. She is now, both her and I are doing a run through of Pokemon Fire Red. I'm playing Fire Red and she's playing Leaf Green. So like I'm getting to watch her experience this Pokemon game for the first time, and like I've beat Fire Red like a dozen times. It's been pretty fun, man. And my kids are watching Pokemon. They're like doing their little battles. My 5-year-old likes the cards. We're a Pokemon house right now. It's been very fun. Pokemon run it back always. I did a run back of Pokemon Fire Red like probably 3 years ago now, and that was very random. But now we're going for it again. It's a happy Pokemon family. It is. Never played a Pokemon game? I just don't understand. Pokemon stream when? I don't think I'm allowed to. We're totally playing Pokemon legit, but I don't think I should do that. What am I looking for? The GPU. Good luck getting cards with these scalpers. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are upset with Pokemon trading card scalpers right now. All right. We got that. We got that. So this is, if you guys missed the intro, this is the RTX A2000. It is a workstation GPU. When I was in IT, we actually used these a good bit. Oh, that is oh my God. I got to get a different. That is one of those star torque bits. See that? I was not expecting that. I gotta get a proper bit set for that one. Get a beer too. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but they're all warm. What's your email? I made an anime logo for you. It's Zach@gmail.com. Definitely send it there and nowhere else. That's me. All right, here we go. We'll unscrew that one. And then unscrew this one. What are those video ports? These are mini display ports. And for whatever reason, I definitely do not know why. Oh, there's one more. Oh, there's two more. I don't know why this became a trend in the... Oh my God, I don't even have a drill bit for that one. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. This one's even tinier. Why are they doing this to me? That's an obnoxiously small screw. Nope, that's too big. I don't know why they got in the habit of doing that, but I will show you in just a second how we... Oh my God, do I not have it? Help. I hope I have a bit for this. Oh my God. One of these has got to work. Nope. It's got to be this one. Where's my Fantic kit when I need it? No, it's got to be this one. Oh my God. How is it not that one? This one? There we go. Money. All right. Improvise with a flathead. Oh no! That thing is long gone, man. Oh my God. That... Did you guys see that? Was that caught on camera? There is no way I'm going to find that. All right. We're down to 3. Down to 3. No chance. Magnetic screwdriver? No, this one's not magnetic. Or these screws are. I don't know. Okay, we got that. Now we can swap... Oops, sorry. We can swap this on there. Like that. Three of 4 ain't bad? Yeah, I mean, that's plenty. I meant to tell you guys that this was my first ever PC that I'm building. I haven't done this before. Okay, I'm just gonna hang on to... What is happening? Okay, how about we save? We'll save that screw for later. Let's do these first. Maybe we'll have better luck with these. This is not magnetic. This is not magnetic. There we go. It's time to retire. We might be getting there, man. Things are not looking great. It's not magnetic. It's not magnetic. I like the name of that clip. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Keyword on continuous. Okay. This one is also not magnetic. Not magnetic. Here we go. All right. All right, 3 of 4. We'll call that a dub. That'll definitely work. If it fits, it ships. Okay. Get rid of this. Okay. The one thing I wanted to show you was the way that you combat all of these mini display ports is whenever you have a workstation graphics card like this, they come with these. Just a bunch of mini display port to full-size display port adapters. I have no idea why they do this. Look, I got 5 in here. Just a size issue. I mean, I'm not an engineer. I feel like there's room for at least one full-size display port, but that's what we got. That's what we're working with. Garrot with the tier 2 sub, thank you. El Chino with the tier 1 gifted sub, thank you. Fisher with the 300 bit, he says, I don't think it's sent earlier, but can we crowdsource the 500 subs for the pink spray paint? No. No, that's not allowed. It was specifically set for a number that you will not do. because I don't want a pink server. Blame the Bozo with the Twitch Prime sub. Dark Joker Twitch Prime. Jericho Twitch Prime. It's Chrysler with the 300 biddies. Got a 5070 Ti with a Ryzen 1500X. How cooked am I? A Ryzen 5 1500X with a 5070 Ti. That is about as bottlenecked as bottleneck gets. The reason why the term bottleneck exists is for that setup right there. You are absolutely cooked. Correct. God with the 500 biddies. Thank you. Dub with the $5 super chat says 011 Vision is beautiful. I agree. Sprinter Twitch Prime. Tomo Twitch Prime and Dutch with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Fisher with the 300 biddies. Does the I did get that. Sorry, Fisher. I missed that one. I like GT with a $1 super chat. Another super chat says, is a 750 watt power supply paired with the 7800 X3D and a 9070 XT good enough? I think so. It's close, but I think so. I would look it up. I am not the lookup. I would actually look it up. Then with the super chat says, were you ever stationed in Kadena? No, I was at Yokota when I was in Japan. Yokota is the base in Tokyo. Kadena is on like an island south. Cool with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. You need 850 watt. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 850 then. Don't do 750. Thank you for looking it up. Fisher with the 300 biddies. Very bold to assume I won't do it. You're right, but still bold. What about 50 just to put your logo on it? No. I have no aspirations of making the color scheme of this build anything other than black and wood grain. I specifically paid for it to be black and wood grain. I don't think that's oh my god, I just dropped another screw. Holy, what is happening? Oh, that one I got. That one I saved. Can you adopt me? Definitely not, man. No, we're tapped out as parents. At least I am. I'm tapped out, man. No more. How many kids you guys got in here? Let's do a little parent check-in. How many kids? 0 is an acceptable response. How many kids? How many kids you guys got? 2. I am the kid. Touche. 4, 1, 0, 0, 4. 1 cat. 2. I am the kid. -7. How's that happen? 0. 1 dog. Valid. 0.6. Does that mean she's pregnant? 6. Might be looking too far into that one. 2 waiting on the 3rd. Good luck. Whew. Whew. 1 dog, 1 cat. 1 fish. Nice. We got some shout out to all the fish parents. 3 dogs and a cat. 4 dogs. I have 2 dads. Wow. The more the merrier. 1 spider. Is it like a pet spider or just like a spider that chills in your room? You guys are having sex? Question mark. That is typically the. Never mind. All right, I'm putting the GPU in now. All right, it's a very anticlimactic. 7 cats and 4 dogs? No way. No way. That's an actual zoo if true. What does that mean? I'm a kid? Look, I am not about to have that conversation with you if you haven't had that conversation with a real life adult in the room with you. That information cannot come from me for the first time. 7 dogs, 2 birds, 3 cats, and a pig. says Prison Mike. Oh my God, that's too good. I actually believe, I believe Prison Mike on that one. That one sounds legit. Where did the pig come from? I don't know, man. That's a good question. You got to ask Prison Mike that one. How do I get that shirt? I should have had that ready to go. Salem Techsperts merch. Yeah, Google that. Here, I got the link. I'll post it in Twitch. There you go, man. He should give me a discount code for this. There you go. That's how you get it. He's got a couple good options here, man. I don't know all of the lore behind his channel. Like I've watched a fair amount of videos, but I can tell that there's a lot that I'm not tracking. I'm not tracking the full storyline of all his videos and whatnot. I need some summaries of what's going on over there sometimes. Okay, this is built, man. Other than that, now it's good. That's it. That's all we needed, man. That's it. We got the RTX A2000, a 13400F, 2 terabyte SSD, 32 gigs, 700 or what was that? 750 or 650 watt power supply, all inside the Lee A3 Mini. Let's put this beautiful front panel on and side panel so you can't see my lack of cable management. I mean, that was a pretty basic build. Is this like a workstation? It's going to be our server for our camera system. So we need a Windows PC for Blue Iris, which is the software we use for cameras. And it's got to run on Windows. And we don't have like a server rack at the office. I only have one here. We don't really need one at the office. So I wanted to put together a small little server for our camera system, and it's all going to live on here. I mean, this looks pretty good, man. Lee A3. It looks like an ITX case. It's a little bit bigger than an ITX case. Micro ATX. Boom. I mean, that's that. We are good to go. Somebody just bought a frozen orb, if you were wondering. How long will the stream go for? Not too much longer, man. We're gonna pop this bad boy on. We're gonna chill for a little bit, answer some questions, catch up on some donos. Call it a day, man. That is built up. Painful to 300 bit says, I really wish they did a wood front on the white version. They do. They do. I almost bought it. Maybe they don't in Canada. Yeah, they do, man. Boom. Yeah, I almost bought that one. Pokemon tier list. If you guys missed it, I made the Tech Baddies tier list today. That video is going live tomorrow. I'm tapped out on the tier list creation today. That's all I got. One tier list per day maximum. A Finn with the Twitch Prime sub. Red Leaf with the Twitch Prime says, just checking in quickly before I go to sleep for work. Nice, man. Thank you. Appreciate that 9-month resub. Are you number one on it? You guys will find out tomorrow if you watch the video. I would recommend watching it. I think it's one of my better videos. El Chino with the 300 biddy says, I have 4 builds up on Jawa, but only have 2 views total on all 4. Any tips on how to get more attraction? What's your Jawa username? I'll look it up. Fisher Hayden with 300 biddies. Oh, nope, I already read that one. Cool Doggy, give that a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Seki with the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. What's your favorite crime? Yeah, see, I'm not tracking that at all. I know that's related to him, but I don't know. I don't know the whole story of everything. What I do have a genuine question. When I gotta word this properly. Without saying the greatest technician that's ever lived, what do you call him? Like when you're talking about his videos, like, do you call him Salem? How do you guys refer to him without saying the greatest technician that's ever lived? Like when you watch his videos, how do you guys refer to him? Raccoon fingers. You just can't. He has a name. Lord Salem. See, this is why I'm asking, because like I don't think there is a wow, I'm really glad I asked. The reason I'm asking is because I don't think there is a like common name for him. Like, do you guys know his first name? Like, does he say his first name in his videos? You guys say Salem Techsperts? You guys don't know his real name? Okay, you guys do. Okay, only some of you know. Andy. Yeah, like, the reason I'm asking is because, like, if I want to talk about him, do I say Andy's videos? Or does it only make sense to say the greatest technician that's ever lived videos? Or Salem's video? Like, Salem's videos doesn't sound right. How do I refer to him? That's what I don't get. Techspert? I refer to him as Dad. That's valid. You call him by his proper name, sir? I think I have to. Unk. Yeah. Mr. Techspert? Yeah, it's so interesting that he doesn't have a common name other than the greatest technician that's ever lived. Dazzling with the Twitch Prime sub. King Frat with the gifted sub. Kyle with the $5 super chat says, I got a 5070 Ti and a 1500X. How bad? I already answered that, dude. You're absolutely cooked. That is the definition of a bottleneck. Like the definition of a bottleneck. Yeah, you're absolutely cooked. You gotta fix that, man. Mr. Toothbrush. Yeah, like I don't know the origin story of the toothbrush thing. When is your collab coming out? We already collab, man. It got millions of views already. It did very well. How long ago was that? That was like, what, 2 weeks ago, maybe? Yeah. This video here. Asking the greatest technician for help. 2.4 million views, man. It was a great video. Greatest collab of the century. He's collabing with Mr. Yeaster too. That video I think is going out soon. That collab was insane. It was fun. It was fun. He was awesome. I think I messaged him first out of the blue, and I just told him like, hey, I want to make this video with you responding to like helping out with the SSD thing. And I mean, he didn't need anything else. Like, he didn't ask any questions. He just like, I got you. And like a week later, he sent me all of his clips and whatnot. And then I just made my video to like kind of tailor to what he said. But I mean, yeah, it was awesome. Usually when you collaborate, especially not in person, the remote collabs with YouTubers, usually it's a lengthy process, like getting on the same page back and forth and whatnot. And with the greatest technician that's ever lived, he just sent me an absolute banger, and the video was very easy to do. What about his partner Lupe? I don't know much about Lupe. I've popped into a couple streams when he's fixing a laptop next to Lupe, but I don't really know anything about him. Seems like a cool guy. Max Verstappen collab? I'd do it. I'd let him come on Thirsty Thursday. I'd move the setup again. You were the tech grandpa and Andy is the tech daddy? Dude, you're getting banned. You gotta go, man. You gotta go. How old is Andy? There is no way that he is more than 5 years younger than me. How old is he? And please ban that guy who called me tech grandpa. You got to get him out. Does anybody know how old he is? I would guess he's in his... I shouldn't say that publicly. Tech grandpa is crazy. I agree. He's 36? No, he's not 36. I would guess... Yeah, I would guess late 20s. Wow. Oh, no, that's the same person saying 36. Does anybody know how old he actually is? Mid-30s? I would have guessed late 20s. Nobody has the answer, though. He's at least 92. Okay. 29, I guess. That's about where I would guess. I don't think he's in his mid-30s. Although I guess his comedy is definitely like my age. He's at least 18. True. He looks late 20s. Yeah. Yeah, I would guess late 20s. I'll have to ask him since none of you know. What fans are in your daily PC? These are the Asia Horse non-cosmics. I forget what they're called. I tried to buy the Asia Horse cosmics. I'm still thinking about swapping them out. Just call them up and ask right now on the stream. I'm not going to do that, man. What albums are you listening to lately? I don't really listen to albums. The only music I really listen to is at the gym. And that is specific songs, not albums. No balls. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do that. If I was going to do something like that, he would be a person that would be fun to do that with. But I'm not going to disturb him at 11 o'clock at night. Is that a Pokemon in the PC? Yeah, my 5-year-old is in charge of all my wallpapers. And right now we're rocking Lucario back there. My 5-year-old picks the wallpaper for this PC. My 3-year-old picks the wallpaper for my streaming PC, which right now I think is volcano themed. He's on a big volcano kick. Yeah, volcano. He's in a big volcano kick right now. He loves volcanoes. He'll tell you everything about them. Can I get unbanned from the Discord server? Type in ! Discord ban. We have a process. Andy was born in 1988? No. Was he? That's older than me. Was he really? I don't think so, man. I think he's in 90s. I was born in 91. I don't think he was born in 88. Are you live? Yeah. Is that not actually clear? He is 36. Look it up. You're the only person saying 36. And I don't know how I would look that up. I was born in 85. Nice. There we go. Wolfpack with the $10 super chat says, hey man, quick question. Since I'm trying to make an upgrade for my PC, I got an RTX 3060 Ti and a 5800X. Which should I upgrade first and with what parts? No money limit. Also have a great day. Yeah, we'll make that louder in just a second. If you have an unlimited budget, I would upgrade both. I would not upgrade one without the other, to be honest. Your 5800X could handle a GPU upgrade, but if you have a good amount of money to spend, then I would not buy an expensive RTX 50 series GPU to have it be bottlenecked. I think you should upgrade both. So get on the AM5 platform. 9700X, 9800X 3D, depending on how much you want to spend. And then get RTX 50 series. Should I practice on an old computer? Like building? That's what I did, man. When I was in early high school, before I started making like any amount of money from various side hustle business operations, I didn't have new parts. So I was just constantly like uninstalling my CPU cooler, my CPU, uninstalling, reinstalling the RAM. I was doing that all the time as a kid, man. Not with the goal of like one day I'm going to be amazing at this. I just wanted to, just be comfortable. The only goal was to be comfortable with PC parts. That way I was ready to help other people and whatnot. I was not thinking about, YouTube was pretty new back then. That was not on my mind. Opinion on the hologram fans? I think it's interesting. I'd consider buying one. You're 33, right? Yes, I am 33. Fisher with the 400 biddies. Fun fact, most sources say something becomes vintage at about 20 to 25 years old. Good to know. Thank you for the heads up on that one. Sam with Twitch Primes up. Is one screw enough to secure a motherboard? No, don't do that. This is insane. I'm not very far from where he lives, works. Nice. You should stop by. Tell him I said hi. Your vintage 5 times over? Yeah, that math makes sense. Yeah, good job. I like the Lucario display. My parents are 17 years older than you. Good to know. Also good to know. Do you like Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers? I am not a fan of that concept right now. The day he signs, I'll be excited. But like as of right now, I'm like, I wanted Fields, man. I wanted us to hang on to Fields. Do you have a 5090? Oh man, I gotta go to bed. Yes, that is a 5090, but I'm switching to my 9070 XT. I made a video about. Just watch that video if you're interested. Why let Wilson go? Because Wilson sucks, man. He's done. He's cooked. He's done. He had a couple good games when he started, but at the end of the season, he couldn't get any offense going at all, man. No, I didn't want Wilson. I'd rather have Rodgers than Wilson. Have you slapped a big American flag across your website yet? No, we probably should. We just have the Freedom Eagle up here. I just don't understand why I still get emails and comments about if we ship to X, Y, and Z country. I just don't get it. We are currently only shipping to the United States. We have no plans to expand anywhere else at this time. I don't get it, man. That, along with the 5 videos that I've made about only shipping to the United States. Why do you look so much younger than you really are? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I would assume that you're a kid. I remember being a kid and thinking that 33 was like ancient. Like 33, like I feel like I'm in my prime. You know, 33 is not that old. I do get sore. I do get sore pretty easily. But I mean, 33 is still a good age, man. It's not actually old. It's old for kids, but it's not actually old. I'm 24 and 25 feels ancient. Yikes. Well, enjoy it while it lasts. 33? I thought you were in your 40s. Get them out. Instant bam. H7 with the super chat says, I have a Ryzen 9 9950X and the temperature is 50C when idle. Is that normal? I don't know. It maybe. I don't know. I mean, that is a beefy CPU. It might be. I mean, it depends on what your CPU cooler is. It wouldn't be a huge surprise. Fisher with the 300 biddies. 33 isn't old, but it's vintage. Got it. Commenter guy with the 27-month resub. You think the $80 Switch 2 game pricing going to carry a precedent for the rest of... Yeah, I don't know why people are freaking out about that. Like that. Okay, speaking of being 33, I remember when games became $50. Who remembers when games were less than 50? I remember people thinking that we were going to revolt when they hit 50. And then I believe it was when Xbox 360 and the PS3 came out. Or was that PS4? That was PS4. Then they went to 60. And then I feel like pretty recently, 70, especially on Steam, 70 has become the new norm. And now Switch 2 is saying 80. It's like, I mean, it sucks. I'm not a fan. But like, a next-gen console is always going to try to raise that price by $10. Like that's... $80 for a video game is pretty wild. But if you actually look at... I watched a really good, like, quick documentation or documentary video. It was like 30 minutes or so on YouTube. And it explained video game pricing over the years. As far as our purchasing power goes, in regards to inflation, games are cheaper than what they used to be. Like when games were $50 or $60, that $50 or $60 was way more expensive feeling than 70 is today. Way more. Game prices is actually the one thing where it didn't take off over the last few decades. Compared to like N64 games were, I think, like $40, maybe $50. And back then, $50 was way more money than it is today. I would recommend watching that if you care about that type of stuff at all. I thought it was pretty interesting. Like the World of Warcraft subscription price has stayed at $15 for the entirety of the... This game has been out for 20 years. And for 20 years, the subscription has been $15. And when I was like asking my parents for a $15 a month, this is before the era of subscriptions. Like Netflix didn't exist, you know, nobody had subscriptions to anything. Asking them for $15 a month, like that was it. That was like my entertainment budget. They're like, we can give you this subscription, but we're not paying for anything else. Now, it seems more manageable. That price has not gone up in 20 years. It's crazy. Does Andy have a Twitch? I don't think so, but he does stream on YouTube. No food for the month? Yeah, I mean that was all I got. Like, I didn't get video games as a kid, movies, any of that type of stuff. The one thing I would get my parents to pay for per month was a WoW subscription for $15. Can you please do your GPU swap? I will as soon as I figure out the 3D printing. I showed this at the beginning of the stream. The reason why I'm using this 9070 XT, is because you can remove these side panels, which is really, really cool. And XFX includes the 3D printing files. The problem is it is a very difficult thing to 3D print because there's 3 different angles and they're all different. So it just doesn't print well. You have to use supports. And like for this one, the texture of, the texture here is really good because that's where I printed on. The texture here is pretty good, but then I got this bad texture right here because it required all the supports. Same thing with this one. Clean on those 2 sides, but that one I messed up. This one I tried printing the supports on the bottom, which I haven't removed yet. And now all 3 sides are super clean, but this side is going to be an absolute pain. So next up, I'm going to try combining PLA and PETG, which my 3D printing expert army in the Discord server has advised me to do. But as soon as I figure that out, I will swap to that GPU, and I'm excited about that. Do it slower? Yeah, maybe that's it too. I don't have any experience dialing in a 3D print. I have only ever used like whatever print profiles are for the Bamboo printer. Click go, and it prints. I am definitely not good at getting those printing settings dialed in. That's what I'm. This is the one project where it's time to learn. It's time to learn how to do that. I am pretty bad at it right now. Gonna get a Switch 2 for the kids. I wasn't planning on it, but I did hear, my employees told me today actually, that apparently Nintendo has been saying for months that they're gonna have stock of the Nintendo Switch 2, and like it's not. Apparently they said that they're gonna have so much stock that scalpers, like, it's not gonna be worth their time. Did you guys hear that? If that's true, and like you can just go grab one at Best Buy whenever, you don't have to like wait for it and whatnot, I'd consider getting one. You guys did hear that? Cap? No? Yes? Seems like some of you have heard that. Yes, they've been stockpiling. Yeah, I mean, if that's true, because like originally I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to get my hands on one anytime soon. That thing will definitely sell out. If that's true, then maybe. Maybe. We don't really need a Switch 2, though. My kid, we have 2 Switches that my wife and I bought over the years before we even had kids. My kids don't really play the Switch. At least not yet. We hope so, but no, that's cap. Maybe. Maybe. Would you be willing to donate your 5090? No. No, I don't have a use for it, but definitely do not have the money to give away 5090s. I'll have to find a good use for it. Would you recommend me buying an AM5 motherboard from AliExpress? No. You can get them on there, but I don't buy motherboards from AliExpress. Right now, only CPUs. Have you played Breath of the Wild? No. No. I mean, I know it's a good game. I have not played it, though. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to get going. Thank you very much for joining us on Thirsty Thursday. As a final reminder, we are currently giving away this PC. Exclamation point giveaway. The drawing for that is on April 24th. Exclamation point giveaway to earn points. Make sure you're logged in. The the more streams you watch, the more points you get. The more points you get, the higher chance you have at winning. This is easily the best gaming PC I've ever given away before. So for the next 3 weeks, make sure you turn on the stream notifications and earn as many points as possible to win that PC. Also, tomorrow, we're releasing the Darnell long form video about the build that we built on the last Thirsty Thursday. We're also launching a new pre-built on ztcbuilds.com, and we're restocking the Tranquility, the anime PCs that sold out in like 24 hours last time. So if you did want to try to get one, act fast tomorrow, because those will probably go quickly again. And tomorrow morning, probably the most important news out of all that, tomorrow morning, we are releasing the Tech Baddies tier list video. That'll be live on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, IG, and Facebook Reels. The Tech Baddies tier list. I'm very excited about that video. I hope you guys like it. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week. Thank you guys very much for all the support, all the subs, donos. Shout out to the mods for keeping you guys in check. Appreciate that. The Gonzi with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Mikey's with the 300 biddies, appreciate you. You guys all have a good rest of your night. I'll see you in the next one. Next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. See ya.